Hello, fellow spirit travelers. Welcome to Messages for Collective. My name is Kayla, and I am so happy that you are here for this Virgo reading. This is going to be for anyone with Virgo as their sun, moon, or rising. Cross watchers are welcome. Flip the energy if needed, but please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's find out what's going on for Virgo. I have no idea what this reading's going to be about. Ooh, message in a bottle, Virgo. Message. There's a message coming. Something you might feel like is taking forever to get to you. Give me more for Virgo, please, Spirit. More for Virgo. This is like Spirit asking you to clean up the mental conflict. There's mental conflict going on, and it's like you're fearful to step outside of your comfort zone because of the mental conflict. There's going to be a message that pushes you outside of your comfort zone, though. There's something you're trying to manifest here with this Peace card, which is like being okay with how things are to get to the place where things are going to be. But here's the thing, y'all. Virgo, mental conflict, it has to go. It has to go. All right, it's time to be okay with stepping out of your comfort zone. You have to. If you want change, you don't have to do anything. Let me rephrase. Nobody is obliged or obligating you. You are not obliged, is what I was trying to say. You are not obliged to anybody to do anything, not even to yourself. However, if you are not happy with your situation, if there's something that you would like to change, if there's something that you would like to manifest, if there's something that you want, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. That's going to include cleaning up the mental conflict, meaning the overthinking. How do you feel about things? You know, it's your beliefs. It's the negativity that you've dealt with for so many years that you don't really know how to get through. Here's the thing. It's like, are they serving you? Are any of these thoughts serving you? Are these negative thoughts serving you? One thing I have realized, and this is because I have had to do it myself, is I've learned that the negative thoughts have absolutely no space. There's no point in them. Because it's not what I want to manifest, so why on earth would I let there be space for them? And I've only recently learned that, you guys. It's not like I'm like this fucking master, you know? Like, I am serious. I'm just as much a student as you are, okay? I'm just reading what Spirit tells me, and my job is to help you guys with some information. So, Virgo, with this message in a bottle, we got something about... And here's where that mental conflict comes in. The Ten of Swords is all about conflict. There's like fears, doubts, things that are telling you. This is saying be strong enough to get through that shit because it's false, right? This is saying pick your balls up and move along, because the nonsense going on in your head is only nonsense going on in your head. That's all it is, right? Because there's something about Virgo, either you being the Empress, so that would be somebody who's like really intelligent, who's abundant, beautiful, cool, you know, like fun to hang out with, has her hands in a lot of different things, right? It's always doing something different. That there is essentially like some type of a relationship coming in. This is talking about moving on. This could either be moving on from a negative relationship, realizing who you are, which will bring you, and removing the mental conflict, because there's another thing, the Six of Swords. I just have to show you the Six of Swords because it's just crazy. This is saying get all that negativity out of you. Let it go. There's no place for it. There's no place for it. It's not what you want to create. The only thing I can tell you that I've learned for myself is you create from a space of what's going on in your head, and where you believe you can go, right? So belief is everything, right? Mental conflict is doing nothing but bringing you down to a place where you don't feel like you can actually manifest something, which you can. You have the ability to, because the cards are saying that you have the ability to, but you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. That means you're going to have to do things that you're not used to doing, because that's what's going to get you the results that you're looking for. Give me more for Virgo, please. Hold on. So we have the Three of Swords. That's talking about healing, healing, like a need for healing. I feel like there's a fear of planning something. There's like a lack of planning something because there's a fear of getting outside your comfort zone. It's like your heartbreak from the past has almost kept you in a box, right? And this is Spirit saying, come out of that box because I have something for you, but you have to come out of the box to get it. Give me more for Virgo, please. It's like you don't want to, if there's such a fear of planning for something, oh, you have a plan, but you're not executing it because of the things that have happened in the past that have broken you. But Spirit's saying, that's old shit. It's old shit. You don't have to worry about that anymore. If you can look at it from a perspective of that these were lessons that you had to learn in order for you to figure out who you are and what you want to be and what you want to do, then you let's see. I don't want to take this. Yeah, it's about looking at your lessons, at the past hurts as lessons, not as something that is hindering you, because they're not supposed to hinder you. That was never the idea. It wasn't like, we're going to put you through all this shit so you can just be stuck in all this shit. No. First of all, you're the one that created all the shit, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm sorry, but the truth hurts. I had to learn it myself. And it's like you look on your past so negatively, and then there's this fear of what you're calling in is not going to be right for you, because before, when you called in something that you thought you wanted, right, or you knew you wanted, it broke your heart. And so it's like, now what do I do? Because I've been brokenhearted. So yeah, I want to call things in, but am I really worthy of them? Because look at what happened the last time I called something in. I got my heart trashed or stomped on, or the energy was terrible. You're afraid of going back on that cycle again. This is saying, be at peace with, the Spirit's literally telling you, you have everything it takes to make and change your life in every way, right? And it just takes some courage. You're gonna have to have some courage to kind of trudge through all of the muddy waters of your past and the things that you've gone through, because you have the power, the ability to create so much. You don't realize that everything you touch turns to gold. It's just that you're seeing the negative side of it versus the true positive side, where you've been through so much, but you've come out of it. And look, you're still alive. You're still here. There's probably a million things you can think of where you were like, I should have died. But you didn't, right? So think about that. There is absolutely success here. However, the clean it up, the mental conflict is holding you down. It's holding you down. And it's making you believe that you will not have success in something when you absolutely will. As long as you have the belief that you will, though. Yeah, this is saying to stay grounded, to stop getting caught up in all of that bullshit that goes on in your head, that something is about to happen, or I feel very strongly like something has happened that has literally made you feel like almost, I get the energy of almost wanting to, like, I don't know how to explain this. I don't want to say it the way I want to say it. Let me get a couple more cards before I say a word. And there you are, Virgo, with the Hermit. Always trying to figure things out. Always trying to do the research. Wanting to be one step ahead because you don't want to fuck up. This is saying you keep doing that. You keep stalling out on things or not going for something because you either already feel like it's going to be a negative. You have a lot of negative thinking of like that some bad things are going to happen. It's like a constant negative thought of something bad is going to happen. Whatever the outcome is, even if you've been successful, there's still this fear of not being, because I see like once you let it go, the success is yours. But there's this fear of letting it go. It's like you're trying to figure out, I almost get the energy of somebody who's researching, trying to figure out what their next step is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't want to fuck anything up because so many things have gone wrong in the past. And it doesn't have to be that way, Virgo. All right, let me get some more for Virgo, please. Yeah, there was family shit that happened that just, maybe even a divorce when you were a kid, or there's something that where your whole foundation was rocked, right? And so now it's like, there could also be something having to do with family, where you're feeling really left out, left in the cold, left behind. It's like, or there's just family trauma. There's something about family trauma that's keeping you stuck in a cycle almost. And I see that with the Wheel of Fortune. I was almost going to say, I don't want to say a cycle, but it is a cycle, because with the Wheel of Fortune, it keeps going in the negative because you have so many foul memories from your past, like so many things that have hurt you, and so many foul memories. Yeah, it's like there's so many foul memories and you're researching. I feel that there's a sense of researching a way to get past this. Or like trying to figure out what you can do. There's something about medication or... okay, this is a really weird message, so I'm just gonna... It's like something about looking at a situation from a different aspect, almost trying to stay grounded in something and not getting too caught up in something about your past. And it could say that there is something about past things that have kept you medicating yourself. Almost as if to say, how is this? It's like something that happened not only in your past, but within a community. Or it could even be your community telling you, oh no, you need this medication, or this is what you should do. But there's like, it's like you're researching. Ooh. There's something about blocking out spirit. There's something about blocking out God or spirit, or you have the capabilities of literally having anything that you want, but there's something about things holding you back, medication holding you back, or thinking that whatever this thing is that you're gonna take, you're gonna ingest, or you're gonna do is gonna help you move forward in some way, or it's gonna be better for you, but it's creating a blockage. And it's definitely something where like it could even be that you've been trying to figure out how to get better from something, or maybe I'm not really sure, but it just looks like what it looks like is someone says, here's a pill, or here's something that's going to help you feel better, want to be more of a part of your community, it's going to help you block out all the negativity, right? It's going to help you get better. But it's not actually doing that. It's suppressing. And it could have created like a major event in your life that, yeah, that's like, it's like there was a foul up, something happened in your life, a major event that changed that either from this medication, from this something you're taking, or from, it could even be drugs. Like, it could be drugs, just straight up. Give me more for Virgo. Where it created some type of like major moment in your life where you're like, holy fuck, this isn't going where I wanted it to go. Yeah, you're realizing that it was holding you down. It's holding you back. You're realizing that certain things that you're, literally talking about the things that you ingest. It's saying that these things are keeping you stuck in a cycle, not pulling you out of it. Because you want to have that freedom to just be, right? But you're finding it really hard to do that. And you don't know how to, you don't know how to get, it's like, here you go, take this. This is going to be what you need. I keep getting this energy of someone just slipping you something and going, this is what you need. Or like a doctor prescribing you something, this is what you need. This is how it's going to, everything's going to be fixed if you do this, you take this, or you go out with friends, right? This even talks about friends, like going and hanging out with friends and people and like friend groups and like getting high and doing stupid shit. Could even start to lead to where that's how you're making your money or something like that. But it ended up being like lies you're telling yourself. These are lies you're telling yourself. You're trying because you want to help yourself. You're trying to help yourself, but it's keeping you still feeling this abandoned feeling. Especially, I've got this 5 of coins and then I've got the orphaned card. It's like still feeling lost out there with no, it's like, here I am all by myself and what am I going to do? I have no help. This is what it is. And you're analyzing it though. You're looking at it. You're wanting to like fight it, but it's got a hold. But you're learning something. There's something that you're learning in the process that's going to help you move forward. This is saying to hold out hope because you've got this. It's not whatever. I feel like all of this medication is from past things where you really felt abandoned, destroyed, and like just like your soul was just demolished, right? And so these things, whatever this is that you do, it helps you to like get through every day, right? It helps you to get through the days, but you're learning that it's not necessarily helping, that it seems to be hurting you. It's like you're noticing, wow, where, at once where you thought this was helping you and bringing you out of something, you realize really quickly it's not. It's like this aha moment that something that's been holding you back has something to do with whatever you're ingesting. Because I get a lot of like medications, I get a lot of like drugs, I get alcohol, I get all of that in this, like medications. Or some type of, self-medicating, or even like I also see where there's a prescription where a doctor has prescribed you something, selling you a dream is what it's doing. It's like, how do I fix this? Well, here you go to this doctor, and this doctor says, here you go, look at this card, read it, ask your cleric about, and this is a weird deck. I can't remember what's it called. The Eldritch Overload deck. It's a fucking badass deck. But anyway, it's like, but you're still here, right? You get this medication. This medication promises you this, but here's where you actually are. Still here. And that's the point, right? It's like, but don't I listen to my community or my elders or the people who are supposed to know better, right? But look, these are just like followers, right? And this is giving you a blockage. It's creating a blockage so that what you're not seeing, plus you're blindfolded, so you can't even see that this is creating a blockage, right? Here you're thinking you're getting here, right? You're moving along, you're almost there, right? But then find out quickly that here we are. No, we're only to more medications, right? It's an aha moment. Boom. Okay. Guess what? Maybe these medications are not doing me any justice with this devil card. It's like mindless consumption, right? Could be alcohol, could be partying, whatever it is. It's like it's taking something from you. But then again, you know, you want to go to the doctor again, and here they're like, here's this pill, here's this drink. It's like a cycle. And it's not true. You don't need a fucking medication. You don't need pills. You don't need anything. It's fear that's keeping you stuck to this. Yeah, it's fear of keeping you stuck to something. There's a fear. There's so much fear that you just keep buying the bullshit that you're being fed. Like, but you don't have to. Because you fully are capable of self-medicating, and I mean that you're capable of healing, guys. You're capable of healing yourself. Because you are strong as fuck. But there's something that you keep looking back on. There's something that happened, something big that happened in your life that you keep looking back on, and you relive it. When you relive it, you recreate it. And that creates a lot of bumps in the road for you. This is talking about looking into natural balance, or there's totally self-healing available to you, where you don't have to give money or give anything to anybody to bring balance. But you will have to do some work. It's not gonna be like super simple, you know? It's like maybe you want something that's a quicker fix, but this is saying it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. You're gonna have to face some of these hurts that you have been trying to avoid for a long time. Okay, you want to say to me, and I hear it. I already hear it in my head. No, I don't need to face anything. I have dealt with all that shit. Well, no, you haven't actually, because the cards don't lie, and the cards are telling me that someone out there, there's quite a few people out there that have a lot of past trauma that is fucking them up. Okay, and it's keeping them stuck to a fix that's not fixing. It's like creating more of a blockage, and it's literally a blanket. You're just throwing a blanket over. If you remember that movie with Adam Sandler, I think it's called Big Daddy, and remember when the kid peed on the floor and Adam Sandler would just come out and he would put newspaper over it? That's kind of what this reminds me of. It's like, oh, we'll just put newspaper over it, it'll be fine, right? But it's not fine. Now the newspaper gets all yucky, and now it's all over the floor, and now it's just gross, right? And now it smells like pee and the whole fucking thing. So think about that, guys. Think about it. This is literally talking about medications, alcohol, drugs, medications are keeping you from a place or something that you want to create. You're not seeing who you really are, because there's like there's this past hurt, and then there's a screen over. It's almost like you feel like you can't get to the next level, but it's a screen. It can be easily knocked down. And I say that, but I don't mean necessarily as easily, because it takes strength to tackle these past hurts, and it's not like you have to go to a social worker and tell them all your bullshit. No, you don't have to pay somebody $1 million an hour to do this. It's literally, instead of stifling it, instead of medicating it, instead of pushing it down, when it comes up, you acknowledge it, look at it, examine it, cry it out, like really accept that you've been hurt, and understand that the people that hurt you were hurt people. People who are completely okay and healed don't run around hurting others. They just don't. Okay, but other people who are hurt and don't know they're hurt, those people do hurt others. You know you're hurt, because I saw in the cards that you've been looking into it, that you know there's something up. But it's like you're taking the easy, what would be considered, only what the tarot is telling me is the easier route, which is just trying to medicate it and not actually face it. Unfortunately, you're going to have to face it. You can medicate all day long. It's just going to keep your problems reoccurring. I'm just letting you know. This is just messages that I'm delivering. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me. This is your energy, not mine. Spirit's just telling it like it is, and I'm just having to put the word out there. There's something about self-medicating that is creating a blockage in your life. And it's completely removable, okay? You're either going to find out something, because it does look like you're looking into a way to fix this. Either you're going to find out something, or someone's going to talk to you, you're going to get a phone call, you're going to deal with somebody, or you're going to get some type of information that's going to help you figure out how to move through this feeling that you have of, and it said orphaned, so this is like of being totally, oh my fucking eyebrow looks crazy, like being totally abandoned by somebody, or multiple people, or family, or relationship, or something. It's stuff that's fairly hard to work through. And so nobody is telling you you're wrong for doing what you're doing, but now you're about to find out that these things are not actually helping, and that you have to do this a different way. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Sorry it wasn't better upbeat video, but the truth is the reading, they're helpful to somebody. Somebody's going to get something out of this. So that is what it is. All right. If you did get anything out of this video and you liked it at all, please hit the like button. It is a completely free way to help the channel grow, and I super duper appreciate it. And it's a nice thing to do. Also, if you were led to subscribe, welcome. So happy to have you here. And if you were not led to subscribe, that's okay. I'm just really glad you were here for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.